si přijdete a pobavíte se trošku a dneska lidi, jak vidíte, tak dneska jsou, no, prostě, ale a než jsem tady stávala jsem tady s Maxem, čau Maxi, pozdravuji. Lidi, napište mi do komentáře, jestli myslíte, že ještě se dostaneme zase od efekty nějaký věci, jak jsme dostali minule. Ten budeme a zase. A ten můj afokutýpek, já mám afokutýpka.
Kamo, moje typka dali, jsem sám.
Ano jasné, ale kápo, to jsou takový nubáci.
Týpeček dostane za to, že dal teammate mojho.
No já mám afokutýpka, tak takové ty kokot. Ale běž už do...
Zasahli!
Prostej. Já za to jako vydám report, pokud mě zabije. Ne. A to je úplně jináčí nubáčov. A jdi tu hajzlu, abych si to málo. Takový trapák, takže jo, mi to nebavilo, tady to ne. No zase tady ten spamerský report mu hledám. Včera.
Ahmed, jaký on je arabský debil to je? Ahmed, tu Ahmed.
Ale napište mi post lidi, jestli pak dostaneme ty věci. A to si vědět, kamo.
Pardon. No už fajtíte vy dvojemu bratru.
Ono kamora určitě season nebo jaký Iron Openutka. Napište.
Ale už to je vlastně zdený na servery. What the fuck? Aha, ještě někdo kempí, někdo je v sezóně asi.
Lidi, někde se budu kupovat webku, tak napište do komentáře.
Aha, ten tvoj, one, hej, Nikolas.
Jo?
Ten tvoj týpek asi hrá teraz, ne? Ten tvoj teammate.
Ne, ten ne, ten můj týpek odapkovala.
No ještě kdo je tam? Mahmod. Ještě kolko?
Ještě asi jeden týpek.
Ale kde? Aha. Já on má si tu spawny. Koľko to ešte bude spawnovat? Jeśli oni nie mają rozłożyć się zabić na zonu. Shishi, to budu hrát do nemoty.
Kámo, tak ale co?
Shishi, no. Koniecznie. My brother. I'm trying to be okay.
You basically started that fight not as a full trio. Sammy was still outside in the storm, so rotating back away and saying, nah, this is not the fight to take.
Dobra, mamy.
Plus, think about it, they did.
Ja muszę kończyć za chwilę. Będę po wyratelku. Au, przestań.
Set of eliminations here.
Ale ja mam takie proste heavy air, kurde, to trafię mnie. Pardon.
A jakie tu numery nóżki, no?
Ale przeczytałem.
Mnie to úplně baví, kámo. Já chci začít streamovat, pak mi vyjmenuje nějaký debil z nousky nějaký. Ach jo.
Ja čau, ja idem. Kámo, to je tak těžký tady ten nevelký. To prdel, Joši. Musí to provokovat. Mami.
Oh shit, what the fuck? Oni vybuchávají. Já se jich nesmím dotknout, kokot. Ten debilní kaktus, to mi fakt skvěle. No moc. Jujda, máme. A tak, normálně to tak potřebuje aspoň švedičit. Máme. Bude. Chujda tam. Tam má porazit. Chuj na tebe. Fuck.
Mates at his back. One elimination currently, but if the pressure is good and gets a better position, might be able to convert that into another 3. We'll see here in a second. Shots from inside the safe zone. They're just at the edge. And there are so many teams so close together. 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe 5 trios within probably 50 meters of each other right there.
And Aziz and his trio is actually really lucky. Aziz was traded out, but that duo, what was left of the trio, managed to squeak away here. Heavy sniper turns. He hits another one. FHD is on fire right now with the shot. So you can see here, this team is scary with a double heavy sniper. They're loaded up right now. Here comes the focus fire.
A trio focus fire is big, but FHD pays the price. Another team up behind. This is what I was saying. 5 trios in one, like basically 150-meter circle is so tough because as soon as you start spraying on one, everyone's going to look at you and say, you're exposed right now and you're not looking at me. It might be the time to take a shot. Imagine if instead of AR spray, that was a heavy snipe. That could have been an immediate knock, and then suddenly the tables are turned on this team for power.
That's right, but it's okay. Power has plenty of heals to spare here. You saw he did manage to pop 2 big pots right there, so the squad kind of hooking him up. They still have 6 chug splashes. They have, slurps for the road. They're very, very set up right now.
With how close together they are to other teams, I'm surprised they're not using... They have 11 chug splashes. Use even just one of those just to top off one player and get your last one to only 5 HP missing, because if you're in a bad spot and you start getting beamed, you're going to want every single HP that you can get. Oh, the double snipe, double heavy. Here we go. Looking for it, finds the first one, beams, and not side goes down straight into the launch pad to rotate into the circle. This trio's playing very, very well.
Notsai should have known better than to sit still in a 1-by-1. That is one of the risks you take, especially in trios. There's way too many eyes focused on the field here. There's no way you can sit still in a box. That's the price you pay right there. FHD, Yonks, and NM7 doing a fantastic job right now holding the server down. Really, they're dictating the pace right here with all pressure, all fire coming in. This is the most active trio we've seen so far in the server.
The east side of the map basically belongs to them thus far. There is that team. You saw them look up above on top of the hill looking down. They got to be very careful on the angles. Would not be surprised if there's a chance shots come down from the top. NM7 getting shot. Team from NES over there. Looking back, one tap just past them. You look very top middle of your screen. That's the team I was talking about. They're all the way up top. They have a zip. They have height advantage. The little window peak on the brick wall that's edited right there, just out of screen now. You also down in Happy Hamlet have Minzu, Moon, and Kinji. The ultimate high ground down here. Number of teams underneath.
This is actually a fantastic loadout as well. 6 shockwaves, 2 shield bubbles. They're set up so pretty up here. Nice little headshot right there from Kinji. He's going to put some hurting on that team right there. They do have a heavy snipe to crack open the build as well. Snake, someone tries to take that high ground. He's going to eat a couple of bullets for the sandwich right there as Sultan goes down by Kinji. Nice reaction speed right there. That shockwave play was not the one to do.
A valiant effort, but did land right in the middle of a trio, all kid of the teeth. Kinji has that shield bubble out. Looking to potentially make a rotation soon. We'll have to see here. I almost want to see one of these players toss it straight up, knock it down onto their own head, and make a move with it at the same time.
So he puts the bubble down so that their pad doesn't get taken out. So he says he's gonna set that up for the safety measure right there, and just like that, they are able to skate away and get to the next safe. Teammate was affected or shot on that rotation right there, so that was a very clean pad away.
See power still solid right there. Toggle, Eska.
Another player from one tap's gonna get taken out right there. Toggle's chucking in all of the grenades right here. Flexi goes down. Iki gets taken out right there, and he catches another knock. That's a triple knock with the grenades right here. He's just letting them go.
But grenades are pretty good, especially when you have so many players stacked together. You have your teammates spray down the walls where you're tossing those things.
And just look at the map. They're all in the same spot, so naturally you're going to hit someone.
We're about to get into placement points here just before we cut. We have 16. There you go, 16 trios remaining. As soon as we get to top 15, everybody picks up a set of points, 34 players total, which means a lot of these trios are no longer trios. You have quite a few single or duo players left at this point as the feed's still lighting up. Players are now forced to the northwest side.
Oh, I see. It looks like they're setting up a shockwave, right? Are they trying to set up the perfect shockwave kind of play here, angling the structures?
Craftsmanship is key, just as a reminder.
It's important to set it up properly so that everyone can get on out, but it looks like there's no time left.
No time.
They're just going to have to go ahead and throw it down. It's going to be a very scuffed shockwave here. But
honestly, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Sigil with a big move there, landed literally in a set of builds already, and there's edits set up. He now has a bubble shield to protect. He can look back and try and help his teammates if he needs to, or make a move here. He's going to try and build up to his duo.
And Eska does get taken out there, so Toggle is going to get in a little bit of a 1v1 right here. Someone at the box battle is trying to look for that replace wall. You have to wait for it. Nice shot. Noor's going to eat the big pump to the face right there. He's going to put him right down. There was nothing he can do. He kind of asked for it.
Literally just waiting. Just waiting for the edit. You know it's going to happen. Just wait for the edit. It's boxed in. Going to have to try and get ahead of the storm. Down to 13 HP. Traps down. He does have the splashes, but it is not enough. That trio goes down. Looks like in 13th place. 12 trios remaining as the rest of the field shockwaves, tarps, and launch pads towards the next safe zone.
And now we're looking at the end game, zone 7 here. You have your teams already situated up in the high ground. Shockwaves are already flying all around you here. Power, NM7, we're jumping back in. We saw land some ridiculous snipes earlier today. He does still have that heavy sniper. Someone is going to sneak up behind them, but they have a nice little pinch right there. Great white shot right there. Doc Lupo, he catches Anatomy with a quick cleanup and quick reaction speed right there. It's actually 2 that fall down to them. And they're still a full trio.
Big hit. Quick little splash to put another 20 across the board. All 3 teammates sharing that heal. Excellent call. These rotations in. Trying to get these quick edits and try and tarp while your teammates are still with you. And healing, that's big. Yeah, no mats left. NM7 is empty now. They're going to have to trade off who's doing what on the team. Still making moves, though. Bubble shield there. Plus, the zone is right at their back. Player dropping in, same floor behind, rotating out in the storm, trying to stay safe, but can't quite find it. Back into the safe zone here as NM7's looking back. This is a great opportunity. If he had held that for maybe 2 or 3 more seconds, he might have had another shot on the player that did get the knockdown underneath. Big movement into the safe zone is key here, but he's only sitting on 3 builds. He's got 3 metal builds remaining. 9 points, and there's six trios left to trap behind, just in case somebody tries to drop down in, but does get broken. Player underneath. It is basically chaos at this point.
And then Sayer is the absolute slayer so far. Oh, but he is going to get chipped down right there as Minzu takes him out. We've been following Minzu, Yonks, and FHD for all these players for so long now. This is looking like the toe-to-toe right here. Minzu on YouTube. Boxfighter, Moon, and Kinji all have the high ground right here. They have stinkers, they have explodes. They're set up for success right now. Here comes a quick edit. Minzu's trying to get this peak right here. Is he even going to be able to connect? No, the shockwave pushes him out. In comes the firing. He doesn't have time to push all the way through. It's going down. Somehow, they close out by staying alive just long enough. The shots, the trades, FHD and Yonks were holding it down, actually trading the shots. The shockwave was perfect.
Minzu's trio went from the only full team left to both players knocked and Minzu in the storm because of a single shockwave so fast. I think nobody on that team saw that coming. Absolutely ridiculous. Last couple seconds there. Now, just to take a look back and really give us some details. We got Shy Wager out in the studio. What do you got, Shy?
Heck yeah, these guys had the power, they brought the force and cleaned out the game even at the worst circumstance possible. Even throughout the game, we saw double heavy snipes. We saw so many cool utilizing mechanics being used across internationally, which is huge because, you know, Lupo and Monster had a conversation. Are these guys caught up? Do they have enough time? Is everything, you know, in place for this region to be at the top spot next to EU and A, right? We have this break.
Nossa team. Extra för typ av ägget sam. Alltså, då kör vi där. Alltså, just